Hello and welcome. The anti-nuclear activists are ready for an Armageddon as the Kudankulam plant gears up for operations. As a heavy security blanket covers the plant, the nation is rejoicing as the National Space Agency ISRO successfully completes its 100th mission. We will bring to you all the details during the next half an hour as you're watching Headlines Now with me, Linda Hercules, right after the top headlines. Tense situation prevails in Kudankulam as over 1,000 anti-nuclear protesters make a vain bid to lay siege to the controversial plant. ISRO launches its 100th indigenous mission as PSLV blasted off its 21st successful space odyssey. Shiv Sena Chief Bal Thackeray says that Sushma Swaraj will be a great choice for the post of Prime Minister. Reports show Prime Minister Manmohan Singh is having assets worth over 10 crore rupees, double that of last year. The father of white revolution in India and founder of Amul, Varghese Kurian, dies at 90 after a brief spell of illness. And Apple sends out media invites to an event slated for the 12th of September. Sources say that the latest version of the iPhone might be out 9 days later. News in detail. Updating you on the Kudankulam issue, tense situation prevailed as over 1,000 anti-nuclear activists made a vain bid to lay siege to the controversial nuclear plant, protesting against the proposed loading of fuel. Protesters led by the People's Movement Against Anti-Nuclear Energy convener SP Uday Kumar were however prevented from proceeding further by Rapid Action Force personnel and police, half a kilometer away from the plant. More than 2,000 police personnel, including 400 Rapid Action Force, have been deployed near the site to prevent any untoward situation.
மென்முறையிலே போராடுகிற நாங்கள் இந்த நாட்டு சட்டங்களை மதித்தே இதுவரை போராடி வந்திருக்கிறோம். எனவே கைது நடவடிக்கையானால் நாங்கள் கைதாவதற்கு தயாராக இருக்கிறோம். எக்காரணம் கொண்டும் எந்த நிலையிலும் நாங்கள் எந்த விதமான வன்முறையிலும் ஈடுபட மாட்டோம். தனியார் சொத்துக்களுக்கோ பொது சொத்துக்களுக்கோ சேதம் விளைவிக்க மாட்டோம். நாங்கள் எல்லா விதத்திலும் ஒத்துழைப்பதற்கு தயாராக இருக்கிறோம்.
Moving on, the Indian Space Research Organization made history today as it launched its 100th indigenous mission. The space agency's old warhouse, the Polar satellite launch vehicle, successfully blasted off into space at 9:53 a.m. with 2 foreign satellites from the spaceport of Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh. Hailing the mission as a spectacular success, Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, who was present at the Satish Dhawan Space Centre, said that the launch was a milestone in our nation's space capabilities. The PSLV has an enviable record with just one failure.
This is the 100th space mission of India. Right from the days of Aryabhatta that was launched in 1975 to now, we have 62 Indian satellites, one space recovery module, and with today's PSLV, 37 launch vehicle missions. So this is a major milestone in that respect. Another milestone is this is the heaviest customer satellites that has been launched on PSLV. We had seen 2 heavy satellites launched in dedicated missions of PSLV, but this is the heaviest. Not only that, this is one of the world-class remote sensing satellites built by France.
The launch of these satellites on board an Indian launch vehicle is testimony to the commercial competitiveness of the Indian space industry and is a tribute to Indian innovation and ingenuity. This year, ladies and gentlemen, also marks the 50th anniversary of the commencement of our space program. India is justly proud of its space scientists who have overcome immense odds to set up world-class facilities and develop advanced technologies. We owe a great deal to pioneers like Dr. Vikram Sarabhai and Professor Satish Dhawan.
Missile expert PK Ghosh lauded the launch, adding that India still has to come up to the expectations to compete with China in outer space arena.
I think this is a unique and a remarkable milestone for India. Primarily not because of the 100th mission that we are undergoing, but because we have captured part of the market. But there is a nuance to it, there is a separate side to it which people are probably overlooking. ये है कि it is not good enough to be good. We have to be better, and we have to compete with China. Chinese up till now can put into orbit satellites of, let's say, 2.5 tons. I stand corrected, about 6.5 to 7 tons, while we can only put it up to 2 tons. So they have really gone far ahead. They have put a man to moon, man in the space. So they are doing manned flights. We have not reached there. We have sent Chandrayaan-1, but there's a lot of ground to be covered.
On to national politics, Shiv Sena chief Bal Thackeray has said that senior BJP leader Sushma Swaraj will be a deserving and a great choice for the post of Prime Minister. Mr. Thackeray's comments come in the wake of his recent meeting with Ms. Swaraj as part of her party's campaign against the centre over the coal block allocation controversy. Most significantly, it is probably the first time that an ally has hinted at supporting a BJP leader as a prime ministerial hopeful. Taking a jibe at Shiv Sena chief, Congress said that the BJP does not have candidature as there was a lot of tussle within the party, adding that it was a broken house.
उनके पास कोई कैंडिडेट है नहीं, लड़ाई इतनी है आपस में कि सुषमा स्वराज जी को जेटली साहब पसंद नहीं करेंगे, सिन्हा साहब पसंद नहीं करेंगे, मोदी पसंद नहीं करेंगे, गडकरी पसंद नहीं करेंगे, आडवाणी पसंद नहीं करेंगे। तो उनके पास कोई नाम आज के डेट में प्रधानमंत्री का है नहीं, वो ब्रोकन हाउस है। तो बाल ठाकरे साहब तो नाकाबिल एतबार आदमी है, मेंटली ही इज नॉट ए फिट मैन। अभी आज उन्होंने ये भी कह दिया मुझे मिलिट्री दे दो तो मैं हिंदुस्तान से सारे आतंकवादियों को खत्म कर दूंगा, मुसलमानों को खत्म कर दूंगा। तो अगर ऐसे लोगों को पॉलिटिक्स में जगह दी जाएगी तो नफरतों का बढ़ावा होगा और देश को टूट जाएगा।
अभी तो एक प्राइम मिनिस्टर इन वेटिंग जो थे आडवाणी साहब, उन्हीं की सीट कंफर्म नहीं हुई और आज बाल ठाकरे साहब सुषमा स्वराज जी को सबसे योग्य प्रधानमंत्री कह दें, आरएसएस नरेंद्र मोदी जी को कह दें और गडकरी साहब और लोग ही हैं।
वो अभी तक तो उनके ख्वाब हैं क्योंकि सरकार तो यूपी की बनेगी। हम लोगों ने बहुत कार्य किया और यूपी फर्स्ट और सेकंड में जिस तरह से जो इंक्लूसिव ग्रोथ का।
On the other hand, the opposition welcomed the suggestion of its ally, the radical Shiv Sena, that the BJP leader would indeed be a great choice for the Prime Minister's post.
हम उसका स्वागत करते हैं, लेकिन जब चुनाव लोकसभा का घोषित होगा उससे पहले भारतीय जनता पार्टी और एनडीए आपस में चर्चा करके कौन प्रधानमंत्री होगा, प्रधानमंत्री का उम्मीदवार, उसकी जानकारी आपको मिल जाएगी।
हमारे यहाँ बहुत सारे सक्षम नेता हैं जो प्रधानमंत्री, योग्य प्रधानमंत्री हो सकते हैं। हम अपने अस्तित्व के लिए किसी एक विशेष परिवार पे निर्भर नहीं है और इसलिए अलग अलग लोगों को हमारी पार्टी के अंदर नेता नजर आते हैं जो देश का इस कठिन समय में नेतृत्व कर सकते हैं।
I am certain she'll make a wonderful and a very good Prime Minister for India. There is no doubt about that. But who would be Prime Minister? It is too premature to say today. Right now, this is more kite flying. Eventually, it is numbers that will decide who is going to be the Prime Minister of India. Whether BJP has enough numbers or whether alliance partners have more numbers. All these things are open, and I've been saying it repeatedly, that eventually it is numbers which will decide who the Prime Minister of this country will be.
तो अभी भारतीय जनता पार्टी भी एक स्वतंत्र पार्टी है, डिसाइड नहीं किया है, डिसाइड करेगा, नहीं करेगा। जैसे कुछ लोग तो किया था, आडवाणी जी का बनाया था, अब तो अभी किया नहीं है, बैठेगा, मीटिंग होगी, सब करेगा।
किसी तरह का गाल बजाना मैं तो नहीं बजाता हूँ। अब कोई इसमें विचार व्यक्त कर रहा था, इसमें क्या करूँगा मैं? 120 करोड़ का देश है ये।
फजीला बात पर हमें सब जाना
अच्छा हुआ और उम्मीदवार बन गए।
More local and national news coming your way on the other side of a very short break. Stay with us.